We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with COSM stock, Cosmos Holdings Inc. And as you can see it here, fighting to stay above 30 cents. Full transition here from the rip area to the dip areas here in the last several days. It looked like it was trying to bounce back up, but we have some key levels to break down here. And today, COSM stock was not the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market did as well. And our SPY bot at 10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision. And call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down, by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. So here we are with COSM stock, as I stated, fighting to stay above 30 cents. And the stock is currently experiencing volatility due to the speculation and everything coming out with the news and the filing of a possible offering. We're going to break down everything that's going on here within the charts and the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the first home run was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 70% plus within an hour, guys. And our second home run, we caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways, and that was HARP. And in the pre-market, it got that bull indicator. Inflow started to pick up towards the bell, and even after the bell, full strength there on 42 vision, and it hit a highest point of 150% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with COSM stock, Cosmos Holdings Inc., pulling downwards here for most of the day here after trying to bring itself back up towards 40 cents. Hit that dip area here of white with red borders, and the full transition since the last bright green bar up here of the rip area on December 5th. It hit it right there on the 6th, the 7th, and all the way up to this point here in Friday of last week. A full transition to the downside, and we had hit a full transition from the dip area to the rip area from December 1st to the 5th here. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, 42 vision allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips, as well as where the strength and weakness lies. And we also use our bull and bear indicators in inflow versus outflows as extra layers of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with COSM stock, Cosmos Holdings Inc. under a bull indicator on Friday and inflows crossing over. And here we are at the end of the day in the after hours, a bear indicator popping up, canceling this out. And also outflows have been dominating all day, right? They crossed over right into the bell, and after it hit lows here of 30 cents. Quick pop back up within the volatility of 37 cents. If you go ahead and look at this within the volatility, full transition there from white with red borders to dark green. It did not reach bright green, but it did get that bull indicator at around 34 cents to 33 cents, and it hit highs here of 37 cents. And then within the volatility, a lot of zigzagging and volatility of sideways action, but not enough strength to pull it up higher. When you look at the larger time frames here, like the 15-minute as well, the outflows crossed and stayed below all day, and same thing here on the 30-minute. So we need to talk about what's going on here. And a lot of people are always asking, what is it that I'm referring to with the CEO and what they recently just did, which was that purchase, as you see it popping up here on the screen on the 28th. That same date it was filed, we talked about it, and you could see it there at 62-cent average, and the next day's resistance was 88 cents. It reached it in the pre-market, canceled itself out twice by rejecting 85 cent, double top, and since then it's been going in a downward trend. And as you see it popping up there again, that's what the CEO recently just did. I've shared my thoughts on this. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Just my opinion and perspective alone. But I believe that the CEO is purchasing more, not just because he sees something we don't see or he sees value at these levels for the long term, but also for voting power, guys, to have more shares and more voting shares to go ahead and pass the necessity of a reverse split if necessary going into January, because I've always talked about this in previous videos, and especially since I've seen the stock going downwards ever since those purchases. And why would the CEO purchase at those levels and at this time, and especially at the risk of a possible reverse split to not get delisted? And no CEO wants to see their company get delisted. So the only two reasons I could see value here for a CEO to be purchasing is because either they see value long term at these prices, their conviction is high enough, or more voting power for that reverse split possibility the longer this stays below $1. So here we are at 31 cents. The first support is 30 cents, and below that I'll be watching 25 cent to 20 cent area, and especially these outflows as well, how they continue to react, not just on the 30-minute but also on the 15-minute, if it continues to pull it downwards or pull away and stay below the midpoint. Now on the 30-minute, I'll be watching if these inflows could pick back up, and same thing here on the 1 hour, as right now it just crossed over, and it's the first time it crosses over since way back here on December 5th, since way back then up here at 57 cents. And for as long as those outflows dominated, the stock has been in a downward trend, hitting down to this area here of a dip area from the rip to the dip, followed by that bear indicator and outflows dominating all this time. So I'm going to be watching if those inflows can pick back up on the 1 hour. Same thing here on the 30-minute, and start to quickly reflect into the chart and cancel this bear indicator in the process with a possible bull indicator. Now, what is the resistance that I'm watching? The first one is 35 cents. Above that is 40 cents. And then above 40 cents comes up here towards that 45 to 48 cent area. That is a critical area because that's where the last strength was when those inflows picked up, followed by a bull indicator back up here at these levels above 40 cents. Now this was another one here on Friday, but we need a break above 38 cents and then get up there towards that 45 to 48 cent area, which is where things were looking pretty strong here again on December 7th, but quickly lost traction once those outflows crossed and that bear indicator popped up at 42 cents. This will be critical at these levels, and a lot of people are speculating that the stock can try to come back up, but it's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick up. It's a really close one here, so I'm going to be watching this if these inflows can come back towards the midpoint or even cross it to the upside and start reflecting into the chart, or is it going to become much more significant as those inflows lose traction and the outflows pull it away from the midpoint to lower levels and starts reflecting into the 1 hour as well and starts breaking through supports. I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow and the rest of this week. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.